What is going on, guys? Statelyfall here today, bringing you guys another video, and today is a little bit more of an interesting video. Today I'm bringing you a game called Loadout. If you guys don't know what Loadout is, I really wouldn't be surprised because it was just released to the public on Steam like a week ago. Been playing it for that long, I haven't even noticed. It was just released on Steam like a week ago. It's free to play for everybody. And it's a first-person, not a first-person shooter, I lied. It is a third-person shooter. Don't let me lie, saying it's a first-person shooter. And it's really interesting. This is my first ever first-person shooter, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't think I've ever played... I'm sure I've played third-person shooters, but I've never played like a third-person shooter that's so arcadey. What I like to think of Loadout is, imagine Team Fortress 2 in third person, plus you get to do something a little bit more interesting, which is why I like this game a little bit more than Team Fortress 2. This is the main menu, and what's so interesting about this game is when you click on weapon crafting, and if it actually loads, there we go. These are your weapons right here, and I'm not that high of a level yet, but you get all this stuff, and since it's free to play, there obviously has to be some way for the developers to make money, so you can unlock these slots by paying real money, but probably not going to do that. You get a maximum of 6 slots when you get to level 30, but these are your weapons, and the thing that makes this game so interesting is if I customize one of these, you can pretty much customize everything about this weapon so far in the game. I've gone on the website and I've searched up some FAQs or frequently asked questions, and they did say something about having a lot more weapon customization to come on. For instance, right now there isn't custom paints on the guns. That's definitely going to happen. We don't know when, but the game was just released, so give it some time. But you can edit everything about this gun. The offside to this is that it costs everything costs money. It's just like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare. I forget which one there is a game out there where you have to like buy each one of the attachments or something like that. And you do, but the good thing about this, even though it is free to play, you can't buy each attachment with, you can't buy the attachments with real money or real in-game currency. Everything you have to do is through the in-game currency that you earn by getting kills and whatnot. So everything about the customization of the weapons is, you have to play the hours to get these customizations. But that is pretty much the coolest thing about this. Everything about this weapon can be changed and customized. You can get higher damage for lower firing rates, higher damage for whatever, all that good stuff. A little bit more about this. There are 4 types of weapons so far. The rifle, which as you can imagine is just like a rifle. The launcher, which is a rocket launcher, which can be changed a lot. A pulsar, which sends out these little balls and it pulses and whatever. And the beam. I'm gonna explain each one of them because this part of the game is really interesting. So like I said, the rifle is just like a rifle, and it's, regular automatic weapon, whatever. And then onto the rocket launcher, you can change the rocket launcher so that it's cage, which is one projectile, tri-barrel, quad barrel, all the way up to a hexa barrel, and you can get different barrels and whatnot. You can change what kind of rocket launcher it is, so it can be a lobbed projectile, which means it'll be in a parabolic shape, which means it'll start at one point, go up, and then come back down. It can be a regular rocket, which means it's just pushed out at a straight line, a mortar, corkscrewed, all this cool stuff can be changed, bouncing, sticky, timed, manual, proximity, cluster, everything about this can be changed to your bidding. Then the third one I have, which is the beam. The beam, although right now I have it set to heal people, it can be set to slug, which is to damage people, Tesla, which is electrocute people, juice, which gives your teammates buff, and pyro, which sets them on fire and burns them, which is pretty cool. But the thing I like to use beam for is for healing, because it's a straight line and it's really useful when you're far away. If you have it in your loadout, you switch into it and you're healing your teammates from far away. And then lastly, the one I don't have, which is Pulse, because I don't really use it, I don't like to use it. Pulse is pretty cool, but I don't use it at all. It pretty much has the same exact thing as the rocket launchers, minus a lot of the stuff. So it can be used to heal or slug or whatever, Tesla, and then bouncing. Bouncing pulses are OP right now. But, oh wait, no, it's beam. Beam, gotta change that back to what it was. Heal, cooling, I have heatsink cooling, and that was that. Save. So that is what makes this game so, actually no, I don't want to put it in a loadout, but that's what makes this game so interesting, is that you can customize everything about the weapon. You can also customize your character, but who cares? You have to buy all the character stuff with real money, so not really going into that right now. But next up, I'm going to show you guys some gameplay with some live commentary, and I'll be back when I get into a game. Alright guys, got into a lobby right here, and this is what the lobby looks like. I'm playing against bots because I'm still not that good, even though pretty much everybody on the game right now is very new because, like I said, it just got released to the public very recently. So even though everybody's pretty bad, still like to play with bots because they're actually a lot harder than the humans, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm learning a lot more with the bots. But this is what the lobby looks like. You can vote for the map, kind of like Call of Duty. You can say you're ready, which is very useful because in you can multitask through the lobby. I can't do it right now because the countdown is too low, but when you're at about 60 seconds, you can actually go into your weapon crafting and your loadouts and change what your weapon is doing and change your loadout so that it's good for that game. Or if you just feel like changing your weapon, it's good for that. So the voting is ending. Obviously, it's going to be a random map. Extraction. Okay, so we're playing on Trailer Park Extraction. I'll explain what Extraction is in the game, but I want you guys to really focus on how cartoon. Like when I said that this is pretty much a TF2 and third-person shooter, very cartoony, as you can see right here, very cartoony, very third-person-y, and it's general fun. All right. So now that we're in the game, Extraction is when you see these little things on the ground right here, you pick them up and you put them into those bins over there to get points, all the while both the teams have a collector, and obviously you're going to try to protect your collector. That person right there is the collector for the enemy team, so he's my priority, he's my target, or my priority right now, because obviously I don't want the team getting all these extra kills, all these extra points. And then I believe I have my rocket launcher, tri-barrel right there. Ooh, I hate that. And got you. Even though it wasn't my priority target, I still got somebody. Tri-barrels on rocket launchers are really, really, really a lot more useful than regulars. There's projectile, good stuff. All right, I got the collector for the enemy team. So let's talk about gameplay while I'm in this live commentary, which will probably end pretty badly. But the gameplay, I'm not gonna lie, it's okay. Don't have my rocket launchers out. Gameplay is relatively. Oh, come on, one more. Gameplay is. I really don't know how to explain it actually. Like I said, it's very cartoony, and it's pretty interesting being in a third-person view after being so used to third-person view for the longest amount of time. And what I can say about it is it doesn't really add any sense of awareness. There definitely wasn't a big learning curve per se. Obviously, I don't know the game like the back of my hand because I just started. But to me, there wasn't really a big learning curve. So it didn't really. It's not like this game is very hard to pick up. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not like. If you guys know the Counter-Strike series, when you first start Counter-Strike, you're a total noob compared to everybody else in the world who are just complete and utter pros. Okay, somebody said, ooh, I feel so bad. I just blew his head off. But it's not like it's like the worst learning curve ever. It's pretty much, if you guys have ever played Team Fortress 2, it's pretty much just like playing Team Fortress 2. If you're bad at Team Fortress 2, you'll probably have a very fun time getting used to this game. Let's see, yeah, I got him. You'll probably have a very fun time getting used to this game because it's like pure fun. The game is another way I like to put it is actually an adult version of Team Fortress 2. Oh crap! What happened to me? I got tased. It's an adult version of Team Fortress 2. There's a lot of sketchy images in this game that did kind of creep me out. No jump damage. I was just pointing that out there because I jumped from that high and I obviously didn't die. No jump damage, but yeah, it's like an adult version of Team Fortress 2 in third-person view. Very fun, very easy, very non-restrictive on my PC. As you can see, I have 45 frames, but that's pretty much only because I'm recording. When I'm not recording, I'm definitely getting 60 frames at 720p. So it's not hard on your computer at all. If you have any type of computer, it should be able to run it. It looks like it's... Oh, another thing I meant to say. It's made by the same people. Surprisingly, when I say I was very surprised when I found this out, I was very surprised. It's made by the same people that made the Mass Effect series, so it's not like this is another game where, almost like Valve, I almost feel like Team Fortress 2, although it doesn't need any critiquing, I almost feel like it isn't really picked up or anything like that by the developers anymore. I feel like Team Fortress 2 is... Oh, I won the match already. I feel like Team Fortress 2 is a very complete game, and there's nothing else really to add. But a game like this, I feel like the developers are always going to be there since it's from such a high quality studio that it'll be constantly being upgraded and whatnot. So this is, if you guys need a new fix in the shooters game, this is definitely one to check out. It's very fun, very cartoonish, and it's definitely something I would recommend anybody check out. Let's check out my daily prize. For the past 2 daily prizes, I've gotten the best out of all 3 of the crates. Let's go with that one. 400, 250 blukes, which is still technically the best. Blukes are obviously what I buy the stuff with, but at the end of the round, you get blukes, and that is what you buy all of the customizations and whatnot with. I'm going to get out of this lobby just to show you guys a couple of more things. Like I said before, this is the outfitter. Choose a new outfit, name it, whatever. And here you can customize everything, almost or just like League of Legends. Any of the skins or the clothes that you want to buy, it's gonna be bought with real money. Obviously, you're gonna have to support your game somehow, and this is just one of the ways that they do it. Yes, awesome. The locker, it's just your basic statistics. Oh, this is where I've been looking to where I can change my avatar from the whole entire time. This is where I can change. This is everything you need to see about your profile: kills, deaths, KD ratio, win-loss ratio, all that good stuff. How long I've been in weapon crafting. Let's see how long I've been in game. Is there a total? No, I think it just tells me how long I've been in each game type. But then a summary. Another interesting thing about this game right here is the tech tree. The tech tree is where you customize, or this is the pre-customization to your weapons. Each of those, if you go back in the video to where the weapons crafting was, you have to unlock everything first before you buy it, or when you unlock it, you buy it, is what I'm trying to say. So in order to get the juice for my rifle, I'd have to unlock health first, which is not really that useful. I'm actually going for my pyro right now on my rifle because that would add a lot of damage, and it's always good to have some extra burn damage. But this is where you unlock everything for your weapons in your weapon tree. You need EXP to level up. You need EXP to go to the next one. Ooh, quad. That is so. I'm about to. Yeah, forget it. About to unlock the quad barrel. I didn't know I unlocked it, but here we go. Transaction complete. Quad barrel now. Everything levels up, and you need a lot of EXP to level up, but it's pretty cool in the tech tree to customize everything, or to see your level, to see how much XP you've had on each attachment and whatnot. And another customizable thing, if you don't want to put, for instance, if I don't want to, for my launcher, if I don't want to put any money into explosive, or if I don't, let me get a better example. If I don't want to put any money into quad cluster when I unlock it, then I really don't need to, and I can just stay with flak and never have to worry about it again. It's a pretty cool thing to have the tech tree, and to have even more customizability, whatever, in the game. And then the last part of the game is obviously how the game gets most of its money. It's the store, where everything in here you have to buy with real money, or I'm pretty sure you can also buy it with Steam bucks. Excuse me. And as you can see, avatars, loadout slots, which I'm I'm pretty sure this is going to be a pretty big buy, but 30,599 for 18 slots. When you go into it, get space bucks. That is almost, is it $40 for all 18 stuff? So this stuff can really add up. But I could see why something like the loadouts and the gun slots would be a prime purchase, because you obviously want to, if you can have 9 loadouts in one game, especially the way I see this game definitely going is definitely on the competitive side with all the weapon crafting stuff and the heals and the heals and the slugs and different kinds of rocket launchers, and when you can put heals on any one of these, so I could definitely see somebody potentially just going with a straight beam heal, or I could see somebody going with maybe a rocket launcher heal, so that if your team is in a stuck, or not really stuck, but if your team is in a doorway or something like that, you can just start spamming those heals and heal the whole entire team instead of just healing one person with the beam. This game I could definitely see going into a competitive, which is right there, competitive game mode type. But this is Loadout, guys. I hope you guys go check it out. It's a really fun game. I put in, I believe, almost 10 hours in the past 2 days. My power got knocked out, or my internet got knocked out last night or yesterday, pretty much the whole entire day because of the snowstorm on the East Coast. It's pretty crazy. But I pretty much put in 10 hours into this game in the past 2 days. It's really fun. You guys should definitely go check it out. It barely requires any PC specs at all. So go check this game out. Statelyfall. Talk to you guys later. Peace.